Hello friends, this video on linear equations in one variable part 4 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So let us now try to solve linear equations with variables on both sides, because till now it was quite simpler when you have constants on one side. Now if you have variables on both sides, then how do you go about it? So let us take an example of this type of an equation which has variables on both sides. So let's consider this. 5x plus 3 is equal to x plus 10. So you have variable here, you have variable here. So how do we handle this? So again here also we will follow the same trick. We will try to collect all the variables on left hand side. We will try to send all the constants to the right hand side. So for that what we would do, 5x minus x. So this x would have come this side and this 3 would go this side. So this would become 10 minus 3. So 5x minus 1x would be 4x. 10 minus 3 would be 7. So therefore x will be equal to 7 by 4. So this would be a solution for this equation. So you see the approach remains the same. It is just that you need to remember those simple steps when you transpose constants and variables from one side to another. So here what we are going to do is we will arrange all terms with variables on one side and we keep all the constants on the other side. So that is the simple mantra that we will follow to solve linear equations. So let us look at some other examples. So let's say you have an equation 5t minus 3 is equal to 3t minus 5. So here also we will send the variable here, we will send the constant here. So we get 5t minus 3t is equal to minus 5 plus 3. Or we can say 2t is equal to minus 2. Or we can say t is equal to minus 2 divided by 2. Or this is equal to minus 1. Therefore t is equal to minus 1 is a solution for this equation. So keeping these points in mind, let us try to solve some more equations with variables on both sides. Question number 1. Solve 4z plus 3 is equal to 6 plus 2z. So in this case, we collect all the variables on one side and the constants on the other. So we get 2z is equal to 3, or we can say z is equal to 3 by 2. So this is a solution for this equation. Question number 2. Solve x is equal to 4 by 5 into x plus 10. So in this case, what are we going to do? So what we will do is, to make it simpler, because due to the presence of 4 by 5, this equation is like looking a little different. So what we will do is we will send this 5 on this side so that we do not have this complexity of having a denominator extra. So what happens, this becomes 5x is equal to 4x plus 10. So now we will follow the same approach. So let us first find out the variable and the constant terms separately. Like here we have done 4x and plus 40. So now let's bring the variables on one side and the constant on the other. So we get x is equal to 40. Question number 3. Solve 2x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 7x by 15 plus 3. Here again the same thing. Let's bring the terms with x on left hand side. So it is 2x by 3 minus 7x by 15 is equal to 3 minus 1. So here 3 and 15, the LCM would be 15. So this would be 10x minus 7x and this would be equal to 2. So this is 3x divided by 15 is equal to 2, or we can say 3x would be equal to 2 into 15, or 3x is equal to 30. Therefore we can say x is equal to 30 divided by 3. So 3 tens are 30, so x is equal to 10 would be a solution for this equation. Question number 4. Solve 2y plus 5 by 3 is equal to 26 by 3 minus y. So here again 2y plus y is equal to 26 by 3 minus 5 by 3. So this becomes 3y is equal to 21 by 3, or y is equal to, here 3 7s are 21, so this would be 7 and this 3 will come here, so it will become 7 by 3. So y equal to 7 by 3 would be a solution for this equation. Question number 5. 3m is equal to 5m minus 8 by 5. So here again we bring all the m's on left hand side. So this is what we get. Now 3m minus 5m would be minus 2m is equal to minus 8 by 5, or m would be equal to minus 8 by 5 into 1 by minus 2. So 2 4s are 8. This minus and minus will also get cancelled. Therefore, m is equal to 4 by 5 is a solution for this equation. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.